Let us see some example problems on time and distance. Renu travelled a certain distance in 2 hours and 5 minutes. She travelled this distance partially by car and partially by bus. The speed of the bus is 28 km per hour and speed of the car is 42 km per hour. If the distance travelled by car is equals to distance travelled by bus, what is the total distance that she travelled? In this question, what are the conditions they given means, here Renu travelled a certain distance by car and bus in 2 hours and 5 minutes. Here additional we also have the car went 42 kilometers per hour and bus went 28 kilometers per hour. Along with that, if she travelled by car is equals to same distance travelled by bus, they ask us to find what is the total distance that she travelled. First, since we don't know how much distance travelled by bus and car, so consider distance travelled by both bus and car as x kilometers and x kilometers. And move on to the next line. Now total distance travelled by both bus and car is 2x kilometers. Question itself they mentioned speed of the car and bus is 42 kilometers per hour and 28 kilometers per hour. Since we know that distance travelled by bus is equals to distance travelled by car, and also question itself they mentioned how much time they took to travel this distance means 2 hours and 5 minutes. So first we need to convert minutes into hours. So for that we are calculating 2 into, as we all know that 1 minute is equals to 1 by 60 hours, so just substitute here, look into the calculation part. 2 into 5 minutes means 5 by 60. After cancellation in 5 table we got 2 into 1 by 12 hours. So as per the question, we have how to solve means, first set up equation for the time travelled by bus and car. Using that fact, distance are equal and the total time is known. Solve for the time, then calculate the total distance. So first we have to calculate the whole thing in terms of time. Using formula distance is equals to speed into time, so by using this formula we can also write for time is equals to distance by speed. Since we know that time, just substitute everything in a time. So time is here, time means 2 into 2 1 by 12 hours is equals to distance by speed means x by 28 plus x by 42, because since we don't know how much distance travelled by bus and car, so in the beginning we are assuming x value. So if you take LCM for 28 and 42 we got 84. So how many times 84 will come in 28 table means 3 times. So 3x plus, in the same way in 42 how many times 84 will come means 2 times. So 2x by 84 is equals to, this is mixed fraction, converted into fractions. 12 into 2, 24, 24 plus 1, 25 by 12. After simplifying this equation, 3x plus 2x means 5x by 84 is equals to 25 by 12. In order to calculate x value, we need to send 5 by 84 to the right side part. Then it becomes 25 by 12 into 84 by 5. Cancellation in 5 table, 5 ones, 5 5s. And cancel in 12 table, 12 ones, 12 sevens, 84. So we got finally x is equals to 5 into 7. 7 5s, 35. So finally total distance travelled is 2 into 35, because 2x total distance is, so 2 into substitute x value 35, which is equals to 70 kilometers. So finally total distance she travelled 70 kilometers. Let us see the second example. A can walk a certain distance in 20 days. When he rests 8 hours per day, how long will he take to walk twice the distance, twice as fast, and resets twice as long each day? So in this question, A can walk a certain distance in 20 days, resetting 8 hours daily. If he walks twice the distance, twice as fast, and resets 16 hours daily, how many days will it take? So first we have to write total working hours. So working hours per day is equals to total working hours is 24, no? So in that he took 8 hours for rest. So we have to subtract those 8 hours from the total working hours. So 24 minus 8 is equals to 16 hours. Move on to the next line. Now we have to calculate total working hours in 20 days. That means we have to multiply total working hours by 20 days. That is 16 into 20 is equals to 320 hours. Move on to the next line. If distance and speed are doubled, that means since speed is doubled, the time taken to cover the same distance will be halved. However, the distance is also doubled, so the overall time will remain the same if he didn't rest. But since he rests twice as long, the effective walking time per day is reduced. So here working hours per day is equals to 24 minus 16, which is equals to 8 hours. Move on to the next line. Since we know the formula for time, that is distance by speed. Here total distance remains same, no? Since the new walking time is half of the original and the speed is doubled, the number of days will remain the same. So that's 320 by, here total working hours is 8, no? So 8. After cancellation in 8th table we got 40 days. Therefore total days required is 40 days. Let's see the third question. A car covers the first 39 kilometers of the journey in 45 minutes and covers the remaining 25 kilometers hour in 35 minutes. What is the average speed of the car? In this question, a car travels 39 kilometers in 45 minutes, then it travels the remaining distance at 25 kilometers per hour for 35 minutes. They ask us to find average speed of the car. Since we know the average speed formula is equals to total distance by total time. Here total distance is 39 plus 25 kilometers divided by total time is 45 minutes plus 35 minutes. So here we need to convert minutes into hours. As we know 1 minute is equals to 1 by 60 hours, no? So just substitute here 40. First write down numerator part, that is 64 by, after adding 35 plus 45 minutes we got 80 minutes. Need to convert minutes into hours, no? So it can be written as 80 by 60 kilometer per hour. This can also be written as, so 64 into 60 by 80 kilometers per hour. After cancellation in 8th table, 0 0 cancel and cancellation in 8th table, we got average speed is equals to 48 kilometers per hour. Let us see the fourth question. A car covers the journey at the speed of 80 kilometers per hour in 10 hours. If the same distance is to be covered in 4 hours, by how much the speed of car will have to increase? Here the question is, a car travels a distance at 80 kilometers per hour in 10 hours. If he wants to cover the same distance in 4 hours, how fast does it need to go? So first write down, given initial speed is equals to 80 kilometers per hour. As we know the distance formula, we have to find total distance covered formula is speed into time. So question itself we have speed and time, no? Just substitute here 80 into 10, which is equals to 800 kilometers. This is nothing but total distance covered. Now we need to calculate new speed. New speed formula is distance by time. Just now we got total distance is 800, just substitute 800 by, and question itself they mentioned time is 4 hours, so 800 by 4 kilometer per hour. After cancellation in 4th table we got new speed is equals to 200 kilometers per hour. Now we need to find out increase in speed. Formula is new speed minus old speed. New speed is 200 kilometers minus initial or old speed is 80 kilometers per hour. After subtracting these two, we got 120 kilometers per hour. Finally, so the car speed needs to increase by 120 kilometers per hour. Let us see the conclusion of this chapter. To solve time and distance problems, remember the basic relationship between speed, time and distance. Use relative speed when two objects are involved and break down the problem into smaller parts if necessary. With practice, you will get faster at recognizing the type of problem and the formulas to use. These are the practice problems. Everyone please go through these practice problems and try to solve your own. Thank you so much for sparing your valuable time to listen this.